blue, your kisses too. I never knew what they could do. I can't believe that you're in love with me. You are telling everyone I know I'm on your mind each place you go. They can't believe that you're in love with me. I have always placed you far above me. I just can't imagine.
Tomorrow then?
That's right.
How much?
150 between the five of them.
Could be more. Especially.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, and I know what you want, but especially after the things that he did to you.
No. That's not what we're doing here. When do we do it? Talk to him.
Saturday morning. At least that's what it said in the.
I remember.
Here, I brought it with.
You sure?
They're gonna get what they deserve, right? They're gonna get what's coming to them.
Fine.
So take that back to your room and be ready to go Saturday morning.
Fine.
That it would go and let me cry in vain and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell her that I love her so? Please ask the sun to set her heart aglow. Rain in her heart and let the love we knew start to grow. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain and let me be alone again. Oh, listen to the falling rain. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Oh, listen to the falling rain. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Oh,
Hey, Dad. Yeah, I just got done with the Wells Fargo's guys. Yeah, everything went all right, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to the hotel now, and then I'll maybe go out for drinks later tonight. We'll see what happens. I have a couple friends in town. Yeah, yeah, I'll take care of that. Presentation on Wednesday, Thursday? Yeah. Okay, I'll do it then. Bye.
Oh, hello. Is there any way we could get a shipment of linens to the second floor? 36 would probably do it. Is there any way we could have that there by the 15th? Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Oh, hey, can I help you?
Yeah. When does your restaurant close?
9 o'clock.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
Yo, why the fuck did YouTube demonetize my YouTube video? The stabbing one.
I don't know, Jamie. They said it violates their community guidelines for violence.
What? Well, we need to submit another complaint as soon as possible. We really need that money, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on it. I think I'm gonna go for a walk, though. I'll be back in a little bit.
Alright, I'll see you later then.
Is this Otis Redding?
Yeah, it is.
I love his music. Do you mind if I join you?
No, go ahead.
Thank God for the fire. I'm Lawrence.
Danielle. So, what are you in town for?
I was a guest lecturer at the university for the week.
Sounds interesting.
It's good to get out of town for a few days. I'd never been to Nebraska before. How about yourself?
I had meetings in town yesterday and today. Going home tomorrow afternoon.
Where's home?
DFW. Dallas Fort Worth.
Ah,
You?
Boston. Do you like being a lawyer?
You psychic?
I saw you in the lobby here earlier today. You had some files at your notepad or something. I've worked with lawyers before, and, well,
See you guy in scrubs, I figure he's a nurse. You? Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
She's a justice.
Used to be a lawyer though, right?
She was.
You in town for a case?
Yeah.
A big one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like what you do?
Yeah.
But not right now.
Some days are better than others. Right now it's not so bad, but last week or tomorrow, I love standing up in that courtroom, but at the same time, I always get this clenched up feeling inside whenever I talk in front of all those people.
Clenched up how?
I feel like I'm gonna lose. I think I suck. I think my case sucks. My exhibits aren't in order. I don't know what I'm doing, and people are gonna figure it out. But then I get it together. Rewrite my opening statement, work the exhibits for the rest of the night. It's my routine. And in the morning it starts. And I'm fine.
Well, sounds like you need a vacation.
So, Mr. Architect, what's your critique? How would you rate this hotel?
It's way too modern.
Really?
It's too clean. It wants to be old-fashioned and cozy, but it was built a few years ago and it's pretty easy to tell.
Maybe some people want to stay in a hotel that feels new and modern.
Some people, but not me. At least their coffee's good. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I don't know.
People our age are used to this style, for better or for worse.
Well, I see that I've taken up way too much of your time.
No, you're fine.
I actually should be going myself. I have some work to do before I go to bed.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Lawrence.
Nice meeting you, Danielle. Maybe I'll see you at breakfast or something. The next time you're in that courtroom, just remember that everyone thinks you're the smartest person there. And they're probably right.
Room service. Room service.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
God.
What the hell?
No, that wasn't me. Y'all hear that?
Yeah. You heard that?
That wasn't me.
You know what's going on?
Was that you in the robe? Was that
You
you?
heard that? That wasn't me.
Him.
Him?
That has to be him.
Huh?
Look at the guy.
How did I do?
Oh my
Who's
God.
this guy?
Who is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please. There has been an incident. The police are on their way and it's an emergency.
Oh my God.
If you guys could just change clothes and get down to the lounge fast as possible, that would be great.
Do you know what time it is? Oh my
Please just change and get down to the lounge.
Who are you? What are we doing here? It's 7:30 in the morning.
God, I feel terrible.
I don't understand.
I can't believe
This is gonna be.
this.
I have a flight. I'm supposed to go.
So bad.
Folks, please calm down. We've gathered you here due to some unfortunate circumstances.
The only other guest on that floor was found dead an hour ago.
What?
Oh, shit.
Fantastic.
You're joking.
A murder.
On our floor?
A man's throat was slit last night from a knife from Mr. Nyhart's office.
Well, how do we know you didn't do it?
I was at home with my wife.
Are you sure she's gonna vouch for you?
I can assure you that Mr. Nyhart was not the murderer, as he was with his wife last night and she has testified as well.
So you think one of us did it?
You're all here because we need to get some more information about last night.
God. Are you holding us here?
Under law, we have the right to quarantine any individual who we think to have been involved.
So yeah, you are holding us here.
If everyone cooperates, we should be out of here in no time.
Unfortunately, there was some kind of computer error that wiped the camera files in the last 24 hours. But what we do know is that the only people who had access to that floor were those with key cards. So it had to be someone on that floor.
You have security cameras for a reason, dipshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse these theatrics. My name is Detective Brandt. I'll be the lead detective on this case.
Wait, I thought he was the cop.
Detective Brandt will be taking over the investigation from this point forward.
Now, dealer departed guest Mr. Smith checked into the hotel last night, and this morning was found with his throat slit. I'm going to propose some precautions throughout this investigation that will no doubt be essential, but troublesome to most of you. I'm going to need y'all to turn in your room keys, your car keys, and your wallets.
Did someone put you up to this? Was this like
Yeah, honestly,
Ryan
I have to go
from
home.
accounting?
This isn't very funny.
What is this?
Are you kidding me? And please, this will no doubt ensure a speedy end to our investigation, so you can all go home soon. While I'm doing this, if you'd all stay over there, I'll interview over here. I ask you keep your answers short as my questions are, then we can get out of here.
This is getting ridiculous.
Please, this
Pete,
is,
I got stuff to do, alright? I got a big career.
that's enough! Ladies and gentlemen, this is merely an inquiry, not an inquisition. Please. Thank you.
Let me guess, you're the chef.
How did you know? Yes, I am the chef. I'm the chef.
How long you worked here?
Oh, how many hours are in a day? 1 year. There's 24 hours in a day, but I've been here for 1 year.
All right. Let's just get to the point. Let's talk about last night. Did you have a lot of orders in the restaurant?
I had one order last night.
What did they have?
It was a club sandwich, white bread, turkey, ham,
Yes, I
lettuce, tomato, salt, black pepper, mayonnaise.
Thank you. I know what's on a club sandwich, but
It's a hell of a sandwich. You should try it when you have a chance.
Thank you for the advice. Who was it for?
I believe it was on the second floor. Something before 30, but after 25. Do you have any guesses?
Well, 227.
227, that is correct, yes. What are you, some kind of detective?
When did you leave? Get off work.
I don't leave, detective.
Do you live in the hotel then?
That is correct. Downstairs, I have a little cot. It's nice, it's cute, whatever you want to call it. I have my MP3 player. I make a living, you know.
All right.
Ask me what time I went to bed last night.
When did you go to bed?
12:30 in the morning. Ask me what time I woke up.
When did you wake up?
7 o'clock, pretty standard. Somebody else started with breakfast.
Well, I'd tell you to not leave the hotel, but I take it you never do, so just keep doing your job. Thank you for your time.
Hey, I'll try to. And you do the same.
Now, you were working last night?
Yes. I was delivering room service to 227.
About what time would you say that?
I delivered room service to them around midnight, sir.
All right. And did you see anyone else?
I saw Conrad, was it? He was coming back around midnight, too.
And after you were done there, what else did you do?
I left around 1 a.m. after my shift, and I came back at 6 a.m. for my next one. The door to room 229 was open, and I saw something horrible. The body of that man.
Oh, it's all right. Here,
Let's have some tea. Nothing a little I can't fix.
No tears left to cry, like Ariana Grande.
Sure. Well, thank you for your time, ma'am. Ms. Danielle, sir. Woman of the law.
Yes, I am. I'm a lawyer.
25 years old, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
You're already a junior partner at your law firm?
Correct.
It's a rather fast ascendancy for someone in your field, is it not?
I worked hard, top of my class out of Tulane.
Mr. Conrad Kelly, son of James Kelly. Now, Conrad, you were involved in a case here a few years ago.
Jesus, not this. This isn't even related to what's happening here. I hit a girl with my car. I got tried. Nothing came out of it, okay? It's over.
Now, settle down. I'm just asking you about a relevant event, probably for law enforcement. There's no need to get worked up.
Listen, I won that case, okay? There's double jeopardy. You're not going to try me again. It's not related to this. I got in a car accident. Doesn't mean that I'm a murderer.
Jamie, how's your mother? 24 years old. And your assistant, Scene, accompanied you?
Yeah, he's with me. He's with me all the time.
Hi, I'm Sean, Jamie's assistant.
Mr. Hashimoto, you're 24 years old, and you make content for a younger demographic, what many would call middle schoolers. Would you consider that your calling in this life?
Look, I know you're thinking this big hotshot coming in with the suit, the southern accent, that little notepad of yours over there. But look, I love what I do, all right? I make a lot of money, okay? I love what I do what I love, all right? I make money, it is what it is.
And from the looks of some of your videos, you make quite a bit of money. Houses in Fort Lauderdale and Malibu. Numerous vacations abroad for the past 4 years, and celebrity friends in high places. That's quite a lot of money. How do you pay for all that?
Well, I wouldn't expect you to know, but I have a fashion line.
When did you get to the hotel last night?
Probably around 4 o'clock.
After your arrival?
Went back to our suite around 7:30 about, yeah.
Turned at 4:15 after my last lecture had ended.
Around 4. I had been at a conference on string theory and to see some old colleagues.
I got to the hotel around 3 p.m.
I'm not sure. Again, I guess I took an Uber ride back. I was probably in bed by 1. I don't remember. I wasn't checking the clock, trying to keep a timeline of events when I just went out for drinks.
Make any observations about any of the other guests? Anything out of the ordinary?
There was that doctor guy in the lobby, I guess.
Dr. Nelson?
Yeah, him.
Did you see anything suspicious?
Not really. He's a little bit of a weirdo, though. Not much I can say.
I really hadn't noticed them, to be honest with you. I guess they're just normal people.
And the deceased, Mr. Smith, ever seen him?
No, sir.
I saw him in the lobby around the time Nyhart did. Other than that, I've never seen or heard of him before.
What brings you up here?
I started lecturing on Tuesday and finished up yesterday afternoon.
I had a meeting yesterday afternoon with a client, went over some paperwork.
Well, I had business yesterday with Wells Fargo.
Well, you see, I must admit, I think it's not my favorite place in the world. My home's down in Florida. Got a beautiful house, warm weather, warm beaches, and the woman, 10 out of 10. Oh man, I miss it. But yeah, anyways though, I was in Lincoln for a tech conference, Gamers United.
That'll do. Thank you. I'd like to go search the rooms. You have access to a master key?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Right. I think we'll leave Sergeant Williams here with the guests, and we'll be back by lunch.
So, who do you think did it?
It's far too early to speculate that, Mr. Manhart.
My money's on that trust fund kid.
Very possibly.
So I read about you. The Omaha World Herald had something about you solving a case with missing dinosaur bones.
Ah, yes, the Huxley case.
How did you know about the twin?
Well, simple deduction, sir. A person can't possibly be in two places at the same time, but a pair of twins, now that's a different story. As for our own ghastly circumstances, there's a big piece of information missing. Motive. All of our suspects had means and opportunity to commit the crime, but just why? Why would they? Tell me a little bit more about the deposit.
He checked in Thursday afternoon under the name Roger Smith. He gave me his ID, face and name checked out. He paid with cash and checked in without a problem.
None of our other guests seem to have seen him outside of the hotel. Let's search the rooms and try to put some of these pieces together.
You're Jamie Hashimoto, right?
Yeah. Connor?
Yeah. I'm the famous businessman's son.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I get a lot of flack for it. Yeah, my sister, she talks a lot about you. She really likes your content.
Oh, yeah. Did you want an autograph or something?
No, it's not like that. I guess I'm just trying to de-stress the situation. I mean, someone got murdered.
Yeah. Shit's crazy, man. Could have been any one of us. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Who do you think did it?
I don't know. That Dr. Nelson dude. And that dude's looking pretty weird if you ask me.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I can barely believe it.
I think his room was just down the hall from yours and mine.
You're in 227?
Yeah. 228?
Yeah. I think we should get everyone together and figure out where everyone was last night.
Hey, can I get everyone's attention? We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm Lawrence. This is Danielle. I think I found a way we can all be helpful.
Oh, like Lawrence of Arabia.
Well, anyway, I'm Jamie.
Conrad.
I'm Dr. Andrew Nelson.
Sean.
Great. Well, it seems like we're all stuck here. So, I say we try to help the investigation from here.
How in the world are you gonna do that?
I'm thinking we draw a map and figure out where people were and what they were doing.
It might be helpful as a visual.
I'm an architect, so I can draw the map, and then everybody else can just fill in on activities and room locations.
The detective Zordi is working on this, so why are we doing this?
Just trying to kill time. Might as well be productive.
Why don't we go be productive at a bar?
I do like the sound of that.
Barrymore? Regardless, we should search the rooms. Let's start with 229, Smithfield.
You check the closet.
I'm gonna go check the bathroom. Nothing.
The bedroom. Split up to save time. You head over to Danielle's room. I'll go to Miss Hashimoto's. How long?
Done. That's what I was saying. I work at the Yeah, well, was it really
Lunchtime!
Oh my god, so yeah. Oh my god, this is getting. Can you believe that? Alright, everyone. I'm gonna leave the hotel for a little while I do some research. I'll be back around 6.
Can we at least leave this room?
Alright, you can leave the room and explore the hotel as long as you stay paired up with someone. Mr. Hashimoto and Abasi, Conrad and Danielle, and Dr. Shah. I like all you
And
have
what if
to
we're paired with the murderer?
Well, then we'd know who it was, now wouldn't we, Miss Arturo?
After we get murdered?
Dismissed.
So Jamie, I don't understand. You get paid to make videos?
Yeah, I get paid by YouTube. They monetize the videos, and I get sponsored by my advertisers.
What do you advertise?
Well, it's stuff that video gamers need. You got cheap toys, you got some bed sheets, maybe some hormone supplements, even a mini fridge, that kind of stuff.
I don't know what the hell any of that is.
Well, that's what pays the bills.
That's ridiculous. You know, back in my day,
Back in your
we
day,
had to get
you're
real
like an old
jobs
man right
and
now.
survive.
You're like 2 years older than me. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I was a computer science student a couple years ago when I thought that's what I wanted to do. That's my story. What about yours?
I got a master's in architecture.
Ah,
And since then, I've lived in Boston.
fan of the Sox?
Only when they're good.
Maybe we should look for some clues.
Like what?
Well, I think the detective said that they couldn't find the murder weapon, so maybe I thought we could start looking for that. I mean, there's a room right there. Maybe we should go there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
You done in there?
No. So, do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, I don't want to spend any more time in that room.
Yeah, me neither. How does Barrymore sound?
Well, we're not supposed to leave.
Yeah, right. We could look for clues. I can be Fred, you can be Daphne.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was bad. So did you go to school here?
No, I'm from here, but I went to school at Tulane.
Okay. So what do your parents do?
My dad was an electrical engineer. Mom stayed home, raised my brother and I. You?
Well, I went to school here, kind of like my dad.
I know, everyone knows your dad.
Yeah, I know. I try to do the same things with him. Frat, football, business degree, but it's kind of hard to step out of his shadow when I do everything he did.
Well, some of us try and make our parents proud.
I do too, but I try to be like him, sometimes even in the worst ways.
It's not bad to make a name for yourself.
Yeah. Certainly not easy though.
What?
Hi. We're supposed to look for clues about the murder.
Aren't you guys suspects?
So are you.
Listen, have you already been interviewed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna stay around and look for clues. Stay close, don't wander.
Okay, fuck off now.
What a wonderful smell you've discovered.
Damn.
Here, let's look around.
Good idea.
Round.
Oh my.
Whoa, we shouldn't touch it. Go grab me that bag. Here, take this up to Sergeant Williams.
Oh shit. Oh hell.
You a defense lawyer?
No, prosecutor.
Damn, need a good defense lawyer.
All right. Ready for it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be delighted to hear that I've reached the end of my investigation. Oh no, only one thing remains to be done: the arrest of the offender. Now, Sergeant Williams has accompanied the chef's body back to the medical center for immediate autopsy. The chef was killed just over an hour ago, and all of you found yourselves separated from your partners, violating the terms of my conditions, giving all of you the means and freedom in which to kill the chef. But only one of you did it.
Well, who?
Well, Mr. Hashimoto, we'll be getting to that in a minute. First, let's back it up. You're all guests of the same hotel, same floor. Mr. Smith was staying in room 229, right in the middle of you. As for the evidence we've gathered, a gun found by Mr. Hashimoto and Mr. Abasi in the trash room, all the bullets accounted for. The knife from Mr. Nyhart's office used to kill Smith, the knife used to kill the chef, and blackmail on all of you. Now, none of you claim to have ever heard of Mr. Smith before, met him before last night at 4 p.m., sitting in the lobby. But he certainly knew all of you. I found files in his room containing details of the lives of all of you. Somebody had been blackmailing you for quite some time, and all of you had been paying a lot of money to keep your secrets in the dark. And none of you knew who it was. And all of you received a letter. Letter saying the same thing. Come to this hotel on this weekend, stay on that floor, and wait for further instructions. Y'all followed the instructions to the letter. But one of you found out that Smith himself was staying here. Did any of you deny that? Here's the twist in our story. Smith wasn't really Smith. His real name was Marcus Caselli. Now, I know all of you have heard of him. He owned a rather large company up in Omaha. Last winter, due to a massive engineering error, his building collapsed, killing 18 people and injuring dozens more. All of you were tied up into that gruesome event. And as a result, were tied up into the life and untimely death of Mr. Caselli. Ms. Arturo, you represented the families of the victims. Cost Caselli millions. In return, he dug up some dark secrets on your firm's past.
I worked hard just like everybody else.
This is bullshit. Why are you prying into our lives like this?
That's enough, Conrad.
You have...
Your father and his company, Kelly Enterprises, was a major competitor of Caselli's. He benefited massively from the collapse. And as a result, Caselli dug up some dirt on your college days. You were involved in a fatal collision with a freshman girl, to which you admitted guilt. But your father paid off the jury so you'd get off free. And for you, Mr. Hashimoto, you conducted a video investigation of the collapse, blaming it all on Caselli, garnering him even more negative press. During his investigation of your past, he discovered that your fashion line uses sweatshops in Malaysia to produce its goods, a fact that all of your advertisers and sponsors would be very much opposed to finding out. And Dr. Nelson, you testified at the Caselli case as an expert witness into the engineering mishap. Caselli hired a private investigator to look into your past. He discovered that 2 years ago, your wife disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Last known location, Golden Corral. And upon investigation of the blueprints to the Caselli building, I discovered that the lead architect was none other than you, Mr. Abbasi. You were directly responsible for the death of those 18 people, as well as all of the misfortune that befell Mr. Caselli. And yet, all of that doesn't amount to a hill of beans, because before Caselli could even make his presence known, his throat was slit. Now, all you lied about knowing Caselli, all you lied about your whereabouts here in Lincoln this weekend, maybe they weren't all lies, but they were certainly mistruths.
So you're saying that we all did this, like, together? That's ridiculous.
Inconceivable.
This is absolutely preposterous. You have two old professors here. I'm sorry, but you two are old as fucking dirt. You couldn't work together. We've never met each other. You have a YouTuber and his assistant.
Oh, what you got against me? You're the one that killed a woman?
Allegedly. I allegedly hit someone.
Oh, no. Y'all misunderstand. Make no mistake, there's only one guilty party behind all this. Only one person left that room around midnight and gained access to Caselli's room, procured the dagger from Mr. Nyhart's office, and killed Mr. Smith.
Well, who?
There was one key piece of information, key piece of evidence that will lead us to the killer. Something found on the body of Mr. Caselli. It was a spice. Italian seasoning, the kind used in a club sandwich. Our killer was none other than the chef. In fact, the chef and Smith were brothers, the Caselli brothers. Vincent has been working as the hotel chef and convinced his brother to draw all the blackmail victims here on this specific weekend to confront them in person, perhaps kill one or all of you. The two must have had some sort of disagreement.
Well, what about the gun that me and the old prof found?
Longsmith, fingerprint analysis, came back matching. Caselli?
Well, that explains Smith, but
Who killed the chef?
The prints on the knife are a match for Lawrence Abbasi.
Yes, I killed it. I was delivered the room service sandwich at midnight and discovered it was poisoned. When I saw the chef, I realized it was Marcus's brother. I decided to go down and put an end to it all.
But how did you know it was poisoned?
Easy. It smelled of almonds.
Lawrence Abbasi, you are under arrest for the murder of Vincent Caselli. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one, will be appointed to you.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart.
Hey Cam, can you get Mark Stewart on the line for me as quick as possible?
This is Mark Stewart. Alright, how do I help?